You know that feeling when Hollywood announces another sequel that definitely didn't need one? Like, did the world really cry out for Happy Gilmore 2? And after Freakier Friday, are we supposed to brace ourselves for, I don't know, the freakiest Friday? That's kind of how marketing, and especially what I'm seeing in young marketing teams and how they're managing up feels these days. Managing up. Are we supposed to be the supporting best friend character to our boss? Or maybe the grizzled mentor who's seen it all and challenged them to be better versions of themselves? Ah, yes, the marketing team's cinematic universe and managing up. It's kind of how it feels right now. Same plot, new and somehow smaller cast, but a bigger budget for buzzwords. Yeah, welcome to Managing Up, into the feedback verse. So marketing teams are pretty experienced at managing down, our teams. There's lots of training and content that we can turn to learn about this. But if you've worked in marketing, and especially as part of a larger team, you've probably noticed that trying to manage your boss, it's called managing up. Well, these days it can feel kind of like living inside of a movie reboot. The dialogue's kind of AI generated now, the special effects are amazing, but somehow not quite right, and somehow the story still doesn't make any sense. So once upon a time, managing up was supposed to be really simple. Help your boss win, make them look good, and you win too. That was the common advice. Even Wall Street Journal articles extolled its value. Managing up was simply about you making your supervisor's job a lot easier. Make them look good. But au contraire, said the Harvard Business Review and others at the time, managing up, they said, was simply about doing your job well, challenging your leadership with such excellence that they couldn't help but recognize it in themselves. Now, both of those pieces of advice were probably right? I mean, they were right. But both, well, they're kind of like, what do I do with that? I mean, it's a little like saying, how do you make a great movie? Well, get a great director, start with an amazing script, get some fine actors, and you'll be fine. Because anybody who's ever actually had a boss knows that managing up, it's not just a motivational poster. Depending on your boss, it can be a balancing act on a moving treadmill. You're supposed to make your boss's life easier and challenge them to be better at the same time, all without pulling a hamstring in the process. Now, in the age of AI and personal influence, I'm noticing that teams, especially younger teams, are beginning to really focus on this struggle even more. That treadmill, it just got greased up. So how do you make the boss's life easier, or do you make them sharper? Spoiler? Yes, both, always both. It's going to be both. But the twist is the context has changed. Leaders are getting promoted faster than Marvel releases movies these days. CMOs and VPs are rising in record time, and interestingly, they vanish almost as quickly. Meanwhile, practitioners are slowing down. We used to talk about practitioner job hopping a lot. Now, the new trend is job hugging. Marketers are feeling the job market right now at their level and the current environment, and they're finally craving a little stability. So you've got this weird dynamic right now, leaders in fast forward, teams in slow motion. And that means managing up isn't just about survival anymore, it's navigation. You're steering through speed, ego, the algorithmic chaos without trying to capsize the brand in the process. Here's the plot twist that really matters. Many of these new leaders are smart, ambitious, and deeply curious people. It's not that they've become villains in our story. They've become promoted in a system that confuses the momentum of people for maturity of people. These leaders are either new to the business, new to the industry, new to marketing, or just new. They don't yet have the scar tissue to know when to take a punch or even how to throw one. Which means for everybody else, us, the practitioners who have to manage up, well, managing up becomes a strange new sport. Half mentorship, half damage control. Today, you're not just managing your boss's expectation, you're managing their education. So I came up with 6 rules, and hopefully these can help you as a practitioner build for this moment of speed, noise, and leadership half-life. I won't spoil them all here, but let's just say they'll help you stop being the cautious marketer stuck in managing up the endless reboot and start becoming the creative director of your own story. The 6 rules, including how to move through that approval upstream, build asymmetry, and keep some healthy friction in the system, they're all in the full piece that's linked in the post. Because managing up, well, in 2025, it's not about compliance, it's about courage. It's not how do I get through this approval cycle better, it's how do I make the next sequel, the reboot, better than the original. So, roll credits, cue the music, and start writing Managing Up, the director's cut. It's your story. Tell it well. I'll see you next week.